people who win today are the creative leaders. Creative leaders are different people. They lead very differently. And you need creative leadership to live and win in a VUCA and super VUCA world. The CEO should no longer be the chief executive officer. Who needs executives? I mean, who wants to be one? That's nice. I mean, you can ask a kid, would you like to be a chief executive? No, thank you. Absolutely, definitely not. The real CEO should be the chief excitement officer. My job is to excite you about Saatchi and Saatchi, to excite you about creativity. The CIO should be the chief ideas officer. The CMO, not the chief marketing officer, should be the chief motivation officer, because he should be motivating everyone to join the movement. And remember, revolution starts with language. Revolution starts with language. The language of business is about war. It's metaphorical. It's disgusting. It's disgraceful. It's not inclusive. It's not feminine. It's not connected. It's not collaborative. It's a crap language. You should go home and have a look at the words you use in your own businesses and absolutely make sure that they're the words you would use to your teenage kids. Okay? Because if they understand it, then they're going to be inspired by it. That's the language, the business language of the future. Creative leaders, what do? First of all, they pour in emotion, because it is all about winning through emotion. The difference between emotional and rational thinking is very simple. Donald Kahn, neurologist in BC, talks about it. Rational thinking leads to conclusions. And then meetings, more conclusions. Then be careful, you call in McKinsey. Turns to crap in front of your very eye. You can never get rid of them. Then you have more meetings, more conclusions. Rational thinking leads to conclusions. What does emotional thinking lead to? It just lead to commitment. And what does commitment lead to? Action. Action. Emotional thinking, committed people get emotional about something. They act. If you're in marketing, you are all in the action business. My job is very simply to sell more stuff. Whether that's more ideas, whether it's more principles, whatever it is. Advertising, there's a lot of fancy books written about it. The role of advertising is to sell more stuff. And you do that by getting people to act, to do something, and to do it differently. And you do that by appealing emotionally and leading emotionally. Not keeping your emotions hidden and away from the workplace. You should be singing, dancing, and having lots of joy and being emotional.